All right. Welcome in, everybody, to this deep dive. Yeah. On a book that, I think is going to be right up your alley. Ooh. Man Up Boy. Yeah. By Kasey Taylor. Okay. Have you heard of this one? I have heard of this book, yes. So this is a new release from the author of The Glass Door, which, if you're familiar with Kasey Taylor, yeah, with her work, yeah, then you're probably already kind of like tolerating celibacy. Yeah, hands on this. Yeah. But we're going to dive in, give you the quick and dirty on it. Yeah. If you want to add it to that TBR list. Exactly. Yeah. Get to the good stuff. That's what we're here for. That's what we do. Get to the point. Right. So what's the gist? Let's set the stage. We've got two brothers. Okay. Ty and Malik Fuller. And they are going from, get this, rural roots all the way to high fashion modeling. Okay. So I'm already seeing dollar signs, contrast, big city. Yeah. And that's something that the excerpt really kind of hooks you in on. Is this difference between where they came from and where they're going? Exactly. And speaking of where they came from, it uses this phrase, the excerpt uses this phrase, ghetto life. Yes. I don't know. I always kind of perk up when I see that because it's like, how is that going to play into this very elevated, aspirational almost. Well, it's like that classic, storytelling device almost, right? Where you have that contrast. And it's always used, I think, to highlight, ambition and, striving for something more. Social mobility. Yes, social mobility. Yeah. And kind of that, the price of success. What will you give up to get there? Yeah. And it even uses the phrase street smarts. Yeah. So it's almost like they're bringing this whole other set of skills. Yeah. To a world that maybe isn't used to that. Right. And so you're kind of left wondering, is that going to be an effect, an asset, or a hindrance? Totally. Yeah. So good. And especially with, we were talking about The Glass Door, her previous book, and it had similar themes. It did. Yeah. Of, class and ambition and what people will do to kind of climb that ladder. Yeah, so it seems like she's kind of, playing with some similar themes. Yeah, in this one, which is really interesting. Oh, yeah. So speaking of interesting, this is available on Kindle. Ooh, very good to know. So, for those of you who have it now. Yeah. Instant gratification. There you go. Yeah. You can download it right now. And honestly, the excerpt doesn't give away too much the plot. Of course, got to leave you wanting more, right? It does. If you hooked. But what do you think? What part of it, of what we've discussed, is really speaking to you? Yeah, I think for me, it's that question of how far will they go? Will they maintain, their integrity, right, their sense of self? Yes. Or will they have to, totally compromise who they are to get to that top, to man up? Right. That's the title. Yes. Yeah. What does that even mean in this context? Oh, I didn't even think of it like that. Right. Oh, that's good. What does it mean to man up in, this world? Yeah, this very specific world. It's not just about right. It's not just toughening up, getting tough, right? There's got to be more to it. There's layers to it. We love layers. Exactly. So listeners, I want to know what you think. Yes. What do you think Man Up Boy means? Yeah. What are your predictions for these brothers? Right. Are they going to make it? Are they going to make it crash and burn? Oh, stay tuned. You know what it costs to find out? Tell me. $9.99, the price of a latte. That's it. For a whole world of, intrigue, whole journey. A journey. Yeah, exactly. Without the hard work. Exactly. Of becoming a model. Let's just get to read about it. We go. It's much easier. All right. Well, thanks for diving in with us. Yes, thank you. And we'll see you in the next one.